Friend, the battle is on. Which way makes the best hard-boiled eggs for egg salad or deviled eggs? I'm gonna show you, plus my zesty egg salad recipe. Is it the Instant Pot or is it the stovetop? Which is going to make the easiest to peel hard-boiled eggs? We are about to find out. When you are making hard-boiled eggs in the stovetop, we are going to do them in a single layer, which is why I have my larger Dutch oven pot out here. You want to do them in a single layer. I already have the water boiling, so I'm going to add them in with a pasta server, or a soup ladle would work as well. We don't want to drop them in. We don't want them to hit the bottom and let the shell crack at all. That's one way to do it. I'm going to cook them this way. You can also add the eggs to the pot, add cold water to it, bring the temperature up while the eggs are still in the water. Either way works. You're still going to get hard-boiled eggs in the end. It really just depends on your preference. Then we're also going to test out a batch in the Instant Pot. We are going to cook these in here on the steam rack with a little bit of water in there for 7 minutes in the Instant Pot. I've heard some people say 6 minutes. I've heard some people say 8 minutes. It kind of depends on how you want them cooked, soft or hard-boiled. It also depends on your device, so you can do a little bit of testing of that on your own, but anywhere between 6 to 8 minutes is going to work for hard-boiled eggs in your Instant Pot. We did the hard-boiled eggs in the stovetop for 15 minutes, then I let them sit for about 5 minutes, and then I plunged them into the ice bath. They are ready to be peeled. The ice is no more, but they have cooled down and are ready to peel. Then we cooked the eggs in the Instant Pot for 7 minutes on high pressure. I did a quick release and then pulled the pot out of there with our handy dandy pinch mitts. Those are super fantastic. Also really easy to get the hot rack out of there as well. And I have been letting these cool, and it is time for the peel off. Which one is going to be easier to peel? We are about to find out. Once we get these peeled, we're going to make up the zesty egg salad. All right, we're going to start with the ice bath. Roll with a little pressure to get it nice and separated. We want that hard-boiled egg separated from here. And then we're going to go after the membrane that's inside of here and peel back the membrane. It's actually pretty easy. Okay. All right, stovetop and ice bath. I don't know, I'm going to give you maybe an 8 for ease. I'm making things up as I go here. There's a little bit of a situation on my hands with the little tiny egg pieces, but actually not so bad. If there are egg pieces left, you just rinse it off, dry it off, and then we'll get that going. All right, now for the Instant Pot one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to press and roll so that it breaks all the way around. I don't know. And then we're going to go for that same membrane and see how this peels off. I mean, maybe a 9. You guys are seeing it happen here. You're like watching this live. I don't know. That Instant Pot one peeled a little better. I'm going to have to give this one to the Instant Pot, but it was a real close race. So I'm going to get a couple more of these peeled real quick, and then we'll be back in a sec to get the zesty egg salad made for your snack, lunch, or dinner. Eggs are peeled. It's time to make the egg salad. I highly recommend using your pastry blender. You probably have used this for, I don't know, maybe like a homemade pie crust of some kind. It really does a really fantastic job of just slicing through the egg. And you can see how beautifully cooked these are. This is actually a combination of the Instant Pot eggs and the stovetop eggs, and it's just perfectly cooked. The nice and yellow, the gray means they're a little overcooked, but these are all perfectly yellow. Pound this up until you get smaller than bite-sized pieces, and then we're gonna add in a couple tablespoons of mayo. This is to your consistency and your taste. A little bit of mustard. You could do, I mean, you can make egg salad 97 different ways. But we're doing zesty, and the zesty is from the horseradish. I'm gonna add probably a tablespoon or so to this batch. I'm going to get all the eggs off of here and then just mix this through until it's the consistency that I like. Chopped onions is a good garnish. Little chopped pickles also really fantastic. I'm gonna get this transferred into like a serving bowl. Oh, I can smell that horseradish, it smells amazing. And then I have some pita chips, crackers, put it on bread, toast, however you like to do your egg salad. You have this fantastic option. Who won the battle? I think it was the Instant Pot. It was close, it was really close, but I think the Instant Pot just peeled away a little bit easier, to have to work quite as hard. So I say 8 for the stovetop, 9.5 maybe for the Instant Pot. It was close. I know I can't talk with food in my mouth. That's rude, right? Bad manners. Okay. Perfectly zesty. Love that horseradish addition. I'm gonna go with Instant Pot hard-boiled eggs. From now on, you can do a lot in there. They even have little accessories you can add in there. You can do multiple layers depending on how big your Instant Pot is. So be sure to switch to that hard-boiled egg method if you have an electric pressure cooker. It is going to be the way to go. If you are finding these hacks and cooking tips and tricks helpful, we have new episodes for you here every Wednesday at noon Central Time. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss upcoming episodes, and also go back and see what we already have for you here on the channel.